How to test Facebook ads. Running Facebook ads is one thing, but knowing how to test them effectively is what separates beginners from successful advertisers. Proper ad testing allows you to identify winning creatives, optimize targeting, and reduce ad spend waste. In this tutorial, we'll go through the step-by-step process of testing Facebook ads, including setting up A and B tests, analyzing key metrics, and optimizing for better performance. Now, for the step 1, you want to set a clear goal. Before launching any test, define your objectives. Are you testing for higher click-through rates, lower cost per acquisition, or better conversion rates? Having a clear goal helps choosing which variables to test and how to measure success. Now, some common objectives include testing different creatives, that includes images, videos, or carousels, comparing audience targeting, now broad audience versus lookalike audience, optimizing ad copy, long form versus short form text, or adjusting ad placement, Facebook feed versus Instagram stories. Now, before we head further into our guide, all of the mentioned tools are going to be on the description box below, so make sure to check them out. And so, for second step, let's go ahead and set up an A and B test in Facebook Ads Manager. Facebook offers built-in A and B testing tool that allows you to compare different ad variations. Here's how you can set it up. First, you want to go through the Facebook Ads Manager and you want to click Create to set up a new campaign. Inside, you then want to choose your objectives. We have conversions, awareness, traffic, engagement leads, app promotions, and more. So, for awareness, it could be something like good for reach, brand awareness, video views, and store location awareness. For traffic, it's good for link clicks, landing page views, Instagram profile visits, and Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, and other calls. Now for engagement, it's good for Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp, video views, post engagement, conversion, calls. For leads, it's good for instant forms, Messenger, and Instagram conversions, and lastly, calls. For app promotions, it's good for app installs, app events. And lastly, for sales, it's good for conversions, catalog sales, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp calls. Now, you then want to choose your objective. Click on Continue. And so right after, we then want to head over to the manual traffic campaign. Once inside the manual campaign, you can name your campaign to whatever you want to. But especially inside, scroll down and you want to enable A and B test. This helps improve ad performance by comparing versions to see what works best. For accuracy, each one will be shown to separate groups of your audience. So you then want to turn on this specific toggle. In here, it will then show you on what do you want to test. Let's go ahead and click on Creative. Find out which image, videos, or ad text works best. You can choose audience to see how targeting a new audience can impact your performance, placement to discover the most effective places to show your ads, and custom to learn how changing multiple variations can affect results. And in here, we then have the duration of the test. You can go ahead and place any duration you want. And lastly, what do you want to use to find a winner? Now, once again, this depends on your goal. It can be CTR, which is the higher click-through rates, lower cost per acquisition, which is CPA, or better conversion rates. Now, let's go ahead and say that I am selling a product here on Facebook and I want to turn them into conversions. And so you then want to choose something like conversion rates inside Facebook ad campaign. Right after editing your campaign the way you want to, you then want to click on the review button. Inside you have your campaign name, you have your special ad categories if you add one, buying type, objectives, and A and B test. To proceed, you simply want to click on the next button. Now for the third step, we then want to test our creatives, which is images, videos, and formats. Now ad creatives play a huge role in the Facebook ads performance. Now here's how you can test different creatives elements. You specifically want to test images versus video. Compare whether static images or videos generate higher engagement. You also have different thumbnails. If using video ads, you want to test different thumbnails to see which one gets more clicks. And lastly, you have ad performance. Try single ad images, carousel ads, and slideshow ads to see what resonates with your audience. Now, for example, if you're running an e-commerce store, you might test a lifestyle image versus a product only image to see which one gets a higher conversion rates. And so basically, we are now inside the customization page of our ads. In here, once again, you have your conversion location. You can just customize all of the details right here the way you want to. Click on the next button and you will be able to run your test on Facebook ads. Now, additional tip is going to be testing ad copy versus headline. Now, your ad copy and headline can influence click-through rates, which is CTR, significantly. When testing ad copy, you want to test short versus long copy. Some audience prefer short and direct text, while others engage more with detailed storytelling. You have different call to actions, which is CTA. You want to test phrases like shop now versus limited offer, get yours today on your ad creatives or ad copy. You also want to test problem solution versus featured based copy. Some ad focuses on a problem of the customer faces, while others highlight the features of the project. So you have to keep that in mind. Now, for example, for a fitness program, you could test struggling to lose weight, try our 30-day transformation, or you can try join 10,000 plus customer who lost weight with our program. The goal is to see which angle generates more interest and clicks. Now for additional tips, you then want to test audience targeting. Facebook's algorithm is powerful, but testing your audience targeting is key to optimizing results. Some ways to go ahead and test audiences is the broad targeting versus lookalike audience. Compare interest-based targeting to a 1% lookalike audience to see which one performs better. You then have custom audiences versus cold audience. Test targeting past website visitors against completely new audience. And lastly, age and gender segmentation. If selling fashion products, thus targeting women 25 to 34 perform better than women 35 to 44. Facebook ad or audience insight tool can help you refine your targeting based on the previous performance. Now, testing Facebook ads is a continuous process that helps maximize performance, lower cost, and improve ROI. By running A and B tests, analyzing key metrics, and scaling winning ads, you can optimize your Facebook advertising strategy for long-term success. Remember, what works today might not work tomorrow, so keep testing and iterating to stay ahead of the competition. If this guide has been helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and follow us for similar content like this. As always, thanks for watching.